Hello everyone, and welcome to Yin Yoga. I'm Debbie Nolan with Henrico Recreation and Parks, and this is Anna Trong. And we're so happy that you're here today to share this special type of yoga with us today. Now, if you're not familiar with Yin Yoga, it's a very different style, and I'll talk about that as we move through our practice. But before we even begin, you need to find a nice quiet space to work in. Preferably if you could shut a door, that would be nice, but if not, just find a quieter wing in your home. Also, you'll need a few tools to help you. If you have a yoga mat, that's terrific, use that. If not, you can use a beach towel or an extra large bath towel. If you have nice carpets that don't have too much nap in them, you can also use that as well. I would have a towel to put my face on, though, if I use the carpet itself, and that's just so it doesn't scratch your skin. So you might also want to have a yoga block. If you don't have yoga blocks, what you can use is a book anywhere from 2 to 3 inches thick. You can also use a pillow of any types. Usually a firmer one will help you better in Yin. And in Yin, we don't need straps, so don't worry about that piece. So all in all, you just need a quiet space, and you also need your clothes to be a little loose because we move around and create some very interesting body positions in this practice. So when we get ready to start, let us be aware that Yin is a more meditative practice. So it's really good after you see kind of where our body positions are in the screen, then just shut your eyes because I'll be talking you through quite a bit of it. But you'll be able to see Anna and myself in the different poses too, if that helps you with a physical orientation of where you are. So let's start today's practice. We'll begin in the face down position. So when you come face down, just stack your arms and you'll put your forehead on top of the arms, or you can just stretch your arms forward and put your head on a block, perhaps. So any of those are good. So let's go ahead and start. So Anna's going to face the screen, and I'm going to turn sideways on most of the poses. And you'll get the aerial view as well. So let's go ahead and begin. And we start by really focusing our breath. And as we focus our breath, let's start to leave outside the door the busyness of the day. All of the things that happened earlier today in the past are just that. So as we breathe, let's let go of any negativity that might have built up from earlier. Let's let go of tension and other things that might have developed and look to the future. So that is in the future, though. And let's be focused right here in this moment now. So let go of judgment and just allow yourself to be where you are today in your practice. Without anticipation and without worry, knowing that each side of our body is totally different and it will interpret the poses totally differently. So as you're breathing, just have a natural breath. And all that means is you're not trying to make the breath longer or shorter. It's just the length that it is, and you're not trying to make it more forceful or anything but its natural length. Now, as the breath starts to steady, just notice the subtle responses your body makes to each inhalation and exhalation. It's like the breath rises to meet with the body, the sky, the heart. And then as it exhales, it's as if it grounds you in your practice. So just finding that steadiness of your breath, breathing in and out. Now give yourself a moment and check in with all those busy thoughts in your mind. If this is new to you, there'll be a lot of activity there. But perhaps you inhale in, honor the thought, collect it, and then exhale, allow it to float away from your forebrain and out into the periphery of your thought processes. Now, as you work your way through all of those thoughts, and you start to find a little bit more stillness, just the very act of breathing starts to calm us. And as I said, Yin is a very meditative, calming still practice. Now check in with the state of you today, this moment, right now. Look for places that need twinges, that may be twinges in the hinges and need special nurturing, or just areas that you're aware of. We're going to experience a lot of sensation in these poses. And so when the muscle starts to move, that's the beginning sensation, all the way to the point where we differentiate and have pain. Now, we never want pain in anything we're doing. So find challenge for yourself, find that place today where you have a lot of sensation perhaps, but never pain, because pain indicates harm. Very, very, very nice. So as you feel yourself start to relax and soften, just allowing that breath to flow in and out. Very nice. Now, after 2 more inhales and exhales, on the third inhale, let's come to our elbows. And always being aware if you have someone else practicing with you, your length of breath is going to be different, so you're not always matched with your neighbor, no worries. So we have our elbows right under our shoulders and just have the hands resting forward. Good. First, just allow yourself to just relax in between the heads of your shoulders. Good. So you'll notice that your torso has a lot of mobility right there. Just let your chin come to your chest. Because we always want every pose that we do in Yin to be grounded, which just means that if it's a body part, you're not floating out there in space. So we anchor our chin, which gives us a little extra lengthening of the back of the cervical spine. Very, very, very nice. Now in Yin, the pose names are totally different because our intention in each pose is totally different. So in traditional yoga, we would call this Sphinx pose. Here, we still call it Sphinx pose because it's the only one in Yin that has the same name. How about that? But the intention is totally different. Here it's to release and soften in the pose rather than to create a lot of dynamic isometric movement in the pose. Very, very nice. Now, let's lift our head back up. Good, and slide our hands back to just underneath our shoulders. Come to hands and knees. As we come to hands and knees, what you're going to want to do is open your knees really wide apart. Now, if you have your mat, you have them near the two edges of the mat. Walk your hands forward. Good, and let the elbows come down again. Now you want your hips right over in alignment with your knees. Good, and then just take your arms, and just like we did a moment ago where we stacked our arms, put your forehead on the arms again. Now let your heart feel like it's melting, because this is called melting heart. When we talk about the heart in yoga, we're talking about the area underneath your breastbone or sternum. Good, have the sensation of your tailbone feeling heavy and just dropping down towards your heels. Always remember, if you have tenderness in your knees, just put extra cushioning beneath. Maybe it's another towel or even a soft, thinner pillow in this case. So once again, you're just opening up the area. In yoga, we talk about armpits. We're one of the few fitness-related things where we do talk about that. Here, you should feel opening in your armpits and in the muscles and structure beneath the shoulder girdle. Very, very nice. Now just lift your head. Another thing that we do in Yin is we hold the poses longer. Now let's take our left arm and slide it behind the right elbow. Then take your right arm in front of it and walk your fingers in 2 directions. Now when you do that, just allow your chin to rest on those upper arms. Good, and continue to breathe. So you should feel opening in between the shoulder blades and back. Now, where you rest your head, make sure that you still have free flow of air as you breathe. This is threading the needle. We use this in different ways and in different poses. And in here today, it was just a gentle opening in between the shoulder blades. Very, very nice now. Lifting your head. Let's slide the back arm open, and then switch the arm in front. Good. And once again, walk the fingertips apart. Good. So your elbows almost align with each other. Good. And then allow your chin to float down so you're anchored. Good. Now check in with the rest of your body and make sure your tailbone feels like it's dropping down towards your knees. Good. Now, in this pose, sometimes people ask, should I just let my abdominals go? You really never want to do that. You always want to have them snugged up into their proper areas, but not rigid. So pulling your tailbone down. And in yoga, we have a phrase for that. It's called Uddiyana Bandha. And that just means, Uddiyana means flying upwards. So as you inhale, draw your abdominals inward and upward. And then just keep them gently in that area. No rigidity. That grounds our spine, so we cause no harm there. Very, very nice. Now, lifting your head again. Let's bring both hands out. Good, and come to hands and knees. Good. Draw your knees back underneath the hips themselves. Now, this next pose we're going to come into is often called half pigeon, but in Yin, we call it swan. So we're going to shift the foot outside of the knee, and let's start with the right leg. Good. Now, once you're here, slide the leg back, and that would be the leg behind the leg we just put in front. So as you slide back, good, you pause right there. So first we're tall, and now we're in a dragon pose. So dragon pose. This is alert dragon. Now there's a couple things you can do. Good. You can put a block beneath your hip on this side. Good. You can also open the knee wider than your body, which allows your torso in a moment to be able to go a little bit deeper into the dragon pose. Now earlier I talked about sensation. So generally people have a lot of sensation in the dragon series. So here, listen to your body. Good, and only go to the level at which your body says is okay today. Remember, we're following the lead of the body today. So the longer we're here, perhaps we soften our elbows. Good, and as the body starts to release and relax, you may find that you can come elbows to the mat. Good. Now find your spot. Good, I'm going to get the block so that I can demonstrate where that goes. Good, for me anyway. Good. Excellent. And dragon pose. Things you want to think about in dragon pose. Now, if you have issues with your knees, now I'll be right up front and say, I have knee replacements. Can I do this pose? Yes. Can you do the pose? Yes. You have to just listen to your body. Good. The other thing you can do is anchor your head on the block. So once again, just find that spot for you to be. Now we're in meditative dragon. So once we come into the pose, work to find the place where you can be still. Sometimes stillness will evade us, and that's okay. If in a position level of the pose is totally uncomfortable, you just can't find stillness, just come back to the level right before that. Whenever we're in the pose, your mind starts to get active. Just be noticing where you feel the most sensation, because it'll be different on the opposite side. Very nice. So let's load up from here. Good. Walk the hands back. Now you keep your body from armpits down in the same position. But what we're going to want to do is if you use the block, just remove that. Good. And allow yourself to come down to the bent leg hip. In this case, it's the right leg. So you're coming down to the hip on the right. So we're going to reverse what we're doing here, and I'm just moving forward on my mat a little bit so I don't get out of screen range. Good. So as we come into this next pose, legs stay in the same position. Good. So the bent leg stays bent, the other leg stays back, but what we're going to do is just shift forward a little bit and then come to our back. So come from the elbow. Now let's stay here first. On the elbow, let's do this. Stay here. Good. Now roll your top shoulder back. Just reach up. Good. And allow that arm to come behind your body and look over your shoulder first. Now when we're in this position, the hips are stacked, meaning left hip is over the right hip. Very nice. And now the shoulder is opening as well. So notice the sensation of just the weight of your arm opening up the shoulder. You can also allow your head to just relax now on the shoulder itself. Now always, if you have issues in any particular area, whether it's knees or shoulders or neck, just adjust accordingly. You just keep your head upright. Good, all different places to be. You know, the benefit is identical no matter which head position you use or exactly how you interpret the pose, because everybody's body benefits, but everybody's body is different. And so it interprets the pose totally differently. The benefit's still the same, but the challenge may be different from person A to person B. Good. Now let's put the top arm up. Excellent. And then float it down to the mat right in front of us. Now bring your body a little closer to the bent leg, and then you're going to straighten the arm out and allow your upper body to roll towards the mat. Good. Now, the lower body is still pretty stacked. The top knee, the left leg, don't force your knee down. Just let that leg reach out towards the wall behind you. Good. And then once you're in position, shoulder blades touching, and you can also put a block under your hip for support if you like. Good. Draw the right knee up a little higher, and then just stretch that leg out. Good. Take your left hand and touch your rib cage. Good. And take your right hand and just put it behind your head. Good. So you should feel a lot of sensation here in the hip flexor opening. Good. Now notice first where you may be holding the muscles really tight. And each time you inhale, collect that tightness, and then see on the exhale if you can let that go. Now I just noticed I was holding the quadricep right here on this leg very tightly. So I took a big breath in and just relaxed that area. You know, it's very liberating to just let go sometimes. And so, yin is your opportunity to do that.
You don't have to be in charge mentally. It's the body physically that's in charge. This particular series is just a little blend in between the melting heart and the dragon. Just notice the subtleties of the breath moving in and out through your left hand. Now, one thing with yoga is sometimes we get in these poses, and our lives are so active that when we come into a certain pose, then we get here and we start to go to sleep. Well, that's terrific because that's meant you've relaxed. But we really want to stay aware. So do let yourself hover in between that area of snoring and being awake. Now let's just gently bend that right leg. Good. And take the left arm and bring it over. Good. Now bring the left leg over and put it on top of the right one. Good. Now let's just pause here for a moment before we move to the opposite side. So anywhere where you feel surface tension, just some nice gentle breaths. Here we're at a spot where we take a moment to give ourselves a positive note of encouragement. I like using I am statements. I am happy. I am strong. I am special. So whatever your affirmation is, find one that you can carry off the mat today. And anytime you start to drag a little bit, come back to that affirmation, that positive thought, special just for you. Very, very nice. Let's take the top hand and use it to help us come back up to a seated position. Good. So we slide back upright. Good. And guess what? We've got the other side. So we come back to hands and knees again. Good. We're, of course, going to be facing a totally different direction. So start with that left leg. Slide your foot in. Good. Bring the foot across. Good. So very nice. Slide the right leg back. Good. So we should be on the other side, yes? I think so. We always go through this in yoga. Right side, left side. We're good. All right. So remember, if you want to use the block under your hip, as we started in this, you can always put it right there. Good. Now, if your hips are very, very, very loose, you can bring your foot up equal with your hand on that side. So remember, this is half pigeon in regular yoga, but here it's swan. So we're starting at swan. Good. Now notice any sensation that you feel in your knees and adjust accordingly. It really helps if your torso is on the inside of that leg and your leg is more out to the side and bend. Good. So we start here, bring your chin to the chest and find your anchoring. Good, and from this point forward, just start noticing the spots and the places that feel different. Because we have a strong side of our body, our dominant side, and then we have the flexible side, or the limber side. So the interpretation of the pose will be totally different from that side to the other. as you feel yourself start to release and relax, perhaps you soften your elbows. So it's about the journey, not the end result. And let the body tell you when it's ready for you to go a bit deeper. You may find that spot fairly quickly. Now that we're on the side, no worries. You can make two fists and put your forehead on top. You can use your block if you like. So just find a place where you can be still for a few moments. Sensation is good. Sensation means we're starting to wake up those muscles, and we're starting to reconnect with ourselves, which is very important. Don't want to lose sense of self. And so yoga really helps us to stay dialed into ourselves. When we know ourselves, then we can share with others much more easily. Now, the reason we hold these poses a bit longer is because it gives the body a chance to actually relax. It will not do that until we're in the pose for a bit of time. That's because we mentally are telling the body to hold tight. Hold on. Now perhaps go ahead and lift our head up. Slide if you're using block to one side. Good. Walk your hands back so you come more upright. Good. Go ahead and remove any props that you may have and come to that hip on the right. So once we're in place, we're going to work our way to the side again. So I'm repositioning a bit so I don't mess up social distancing here. Good. And come down to your elbow first. Now once again, everything from the armpits down stays exactly the same. So bent leg, still bent, back leg, back. Good. So we start here, nice and tall. Let's lift the top arm up to the sky, and then allow it to waterfall down your back. And start by looking over that shoulder. Good. So as you're here and you feel your left leg starts to relax, just stretch it out a little bit longer. We haven't quite rolled to the back where you don't push it down. But here, just let the leg be extended. Good. Focus more in the shoulder. You can allow your head to relax on the bottom shoulder if you like. These are always just suggestions. If it works for you, great. If you don't like it, don't use it. No worries. By dropping our head to the lower shoulder, we start to get a little bit more extension in the muscles in the neck as they connect into the shoulder area. We carry a lot of tension in that part of our body. Now sometimes it takes quite a while for an area to relax. I just felt certain areas relax in myself that haven't let go until now. Good. Let's flip top arm up.
Good, and just bring it to the mat in front of us. Now, here's where we come a little bit closer to that bent leg in front. Good, and we're going to roll back. Now, remember, the back leg, just leave your inner arch on the floor. Your knees going to lift up. So come forward, let the elbow come down, bring your shoulders down. Now your back leg lifts off the mat. And then allow the shoulders, and you may need to reposition a bit. Shoulders come to the mat. Good. Now, once you do that, you can draw the bent knee up towards your body a little closer. Good, and allow the other leg to continue to flow back. Good. Take that hand and touch your rib cage. Take the other hand and place it, and that's on the bent knee side. Take that hand and put it behind your head. Just let it support your head. Now, if you find that that's really uncomfortable or really bothers your shoulder, just put your hand on your forehead. If that's not comfortable either, you can also put your hand right at your heart. So all of those are good. Just find the one that speaks to you. Good. Now, after a few minutes, when you start to feel steady in the pose, just stretch out the bent leg. Keep it relaxed, but just stretch it out. And again, just notice the subtleties of the breath flowing in and out through the rib cage as you're breathing. A lot of times we'll hold a lot of tension right in our hip area. So if you notice yourself doing that, just shift a little bit and see if you can let go. Now, after two more breaths, on the third inhale, let's go ahead and bring that top arm to the mat. Stretch out your bottom arm and stack your shoulders. Good. Go ahead and bend the extended leg and bring the other leg on top. Let's pause right here. As we're here, you may find that you want to send out a positive message to someone else. The very first person you think of. You thought of that person because they need that note of encouragement, and that's why you thought of them. So send it out, send that positive energy out. We never know when it may help. Positivity is important. Very nice. After your next exhale, let's go ahead and come back upright. Good. And as we come upright, let's just swing the legs forward. Good. Reposition any wardrobe malfunctions you may have. Good. And you might want to block here. Just allow your legs to just totally relax. This is caterpillar pose. In caterpillar, you want everything to be very relaxed. Good. So first thing, the legs just extend out and relax,
They may flop out to the sides, no worries. Now once again, to ground the pose, you might want to bring the chin to the chest, or you can use a block. Now what you want to think about here is, right here at the crease of your hips, you want to make sure your shoulders are in front of that. Good, and if you don't want to use a block, no worries. But place the hands, palms upright so that you're sharing that positive energy, chin towards your chest. Now think, as you shut your eyes, about your spine rounding. We focus very often on being, good posture. Sit up straight. Here, allow your spine to start to release forward. Now, have a sensation of your tailbone grounding you and becoming heavy. And you can kind of think of it as grounding there starts to lengthen each of the vertebrae down until you start to feel a stretching in the spine all the way up to the back of your skull. So yin works deeper into the body, into the very connective tissue that holds together the bones to the bones and the muscles to the bones. Those areas have very poor blood flow, and so practice of yin helps us improve that in each of these areas throughout our body. I think most people find that being inflexible or rigid is a problem, over time. And so here, the practice of yin helps us start to release and relax into these poses. Very nice. So inhale and then stack one vertebrae right over top of the other. Very nice. So let's take our blocks, if you have them, or your pillow, or even your beach towel, which you can roll up really tightly if you're not practicing on top of it. So you roll it up really tightly. We're going to use this to support an opening in our back. So good. I'm turning sideways, and we'll use this to finish off our practice today. So you can say the way you are. Or you can switch feet. Yeah. Go ahead and switch feet this way. Good. Awesome. Now we're going to take this block, and we're going to place it basically on our shoulder blades. Now you don't want it way down at your pelvis. You don't want it in the middle. You want it right up here at your shoulder blades. Good. So once you're in place, just kind of flow back and allow the brick block to be there. Now, as you go back, you're going to find you probably have to reposition. Good. Once you're in place, you can allow yourself to start to release on it. Good. Mine don't want to cooperate, so I'm switching to the towel. All right. Good. And all this does is to help open your heart area. So just allow, once again, that's the area underneath your sternum. Good. Now first let the feet relax. And let the shoulders start to relax downward. Just have your arms open to the sky. And just allow yourself to breathe in and breathe out. Now you may find that your lower back feels like it's arched a bit.
Just bend your knees, put your feet on the mat, shift your pelvis around a bit. Good, and you can either keep your knees bent, you can put your feet in butterfly, or you can slide the legs all the way forward again. So here especially we tend to let the mind start wandering again. So bring your attention back to your breath, and as you inhale in, let's think in terms of inhaling in maybe for a count of 6, and then pause, maybe for 3, and then exhale out for a count of 6. So pause at the top and the bottom of the breath. So in your mind, just inhale in, and then pause, and then exhale out, and pause, and inhale in, and pause, and exhale out, and pause. So continuing with that rhythm at your focused speed. Now just let your breath flow back to normal. And still with your eyes closed, continue to just be present and aware. If you were to pop your eyes open and see me somewhere else, no worries. You stay where you are, shut your eyes. Good. So as you breathe in and out, just allow yourself to be present. Inhaling and exhaling. Very nice. So take a moment now and just still keeping your eyes shut. Just turn to your right side and just flow off of the block or the pillow. And just once again curl up for a moment just like you're in your bed at home. Just move the block out of your way. Good. Take a moment again to reaffirm your affirmation. And then come back to a seated position. Now, try to keep your eyes closed as you come back to seated position. And once you're there, and it can be any seated position, You can bring the backs of the wrists to your knees, or you can bring hands to heart center in the Anjali Mudra, or respect hands, whichever one you like. And we'll seal today's practice. The light shines from within each of us present today, that light that's unique, that light that we share the positivity and yoga with. Thank you for letting me lead your practice today. Namaste. Please subscribe to Recreation in Parks YouTube channel. It's really easy to click that button, and we have all kinds of exciting things for you to participate in, plus a whole library of yoga. So, Henrico Recreation Parks. Thank you, and we'll see you the next time.